Lowry with the ball. He has 6. Gay drives in. And DeRozan kicks to Lowry. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. DeRozan passes to Gay. Just 5 to shoot. And yes, sir, that one drops.
And it's nice to see Raptors coach Dwayne Casey getting another chance at being a head coach. A lot of people felt he got a bum rap back in Minnesota in 2007. He had that team overachieving at 500 when he was let go. So I'm glad he's gotten a second chance and he's making the most of it.
And you go back to that Timberwolves team at 500. Casey was let go, and then, Steve, they went 12 and 30 after he was gone.
Yeah, they struggled with his departure, and a lot of the players actually were sad to see him go. So, you know, that's sometimes the case in the NBA. You know, coaches get blamed for everything, fairly or not. And in Casey's case, I respect the fact that he, got back to work, did a great job in Dallas as an assistant, and is now the head man in Toronto trying to get this team turned around.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
I was able to listen in on what Mike Budenholzer had to say to his team. He told his players with a strong effort on the offensive boards, they'll be able to cash in a lot of second chance points today. He added that those are the points they must have. Kevin, we'll see how that strategy pans out as this game develops.
Thank you, Doris. Gay gets a screen from AC, and he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Yeah, they're getting exposed right now.
Horford with a screen on Augustine. Kicks it to Scott. Here's Cool Hands, guarded by Augustine. Horford with a screen on Augustine. Carroll with the 3. Atlanta gets it back. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
The Hawks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Yeah, it's been an average year at the line for them so far this year, shooting about 75%.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
Augustine with it. Now defended by Cool Hands. Feeds to Gay. Pass to AC. Back to Gay. Down low. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
Scott with a screen on Augustine. Cool Hands passes to Scott. There's a good screen. He dishes it to Carroll. Here's Cool Hands. He's coming off a 28-point game against the Bulls in Chicago.
And what stood out to me in particular was his gorgeous playmaking out there. He's finding his teammates in great positions to score.
For Toronto, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
And in general, this has been a very good foul shooting team, about 79% on the season.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
Over to the wing, and here's Korver from the arc, and the basket good. Korver's got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Now here is Augustine. He's guarded closely. Here's Gay. Can't get it to go. And Atlanta will come the other way. Their last encounter was in Atlanta.
Well, Kevin, they constructed a perfect offensive game plan going into that game, and it was quickly apparent how powerless the defense was to stop it.
Powerless is a good way to put it, Steve. We're unlikely to see that many uncontested baskets again anytime soon. That is up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Yeah, it really does allow your offense to flow better. When you can get out and run and get easy opportunities, then everybody gains confidence.
It's stolen. Here's Cunningham. The shot no good. Plenty of offense. Coming up to... On the court for Atlanta, cool hands in at point guard. Horford is out there with Mike Scott. Then there's Kyle Korver, and it's Mack in at the shooting guard position. Here's cool hands while recovering. Scott with a screen on Lowry. 5 to shoot. It's good from cool hands.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
And another foul would give him 3 before the half, something to keep our eyes on.
You know, after the Rudy Gay trade sent Jose Calderon, Kyle Lowry said that now the Raptors were his team. And while that might be debatable, he's clearly got the talent to run a team at the point guard position.
The Raptors making a switch here. Fields checked in. Here's cool hands. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And back to Kyle Lowry, a good passer, also an amazing rebounder for a 6-foot-tall guard.
He's physical, doesn't mind throwing his weight around. He's confident. You can see how aggressive he is offensively, always looking to draw contact and get to the free throw line.
DJ Augustine's checked in for Toronto. He feeds it to Gay. Augustine dishes to Valanciunas. The basket is good, the assist from Augustine. Valanciunas has got his first points of the night. Horford with the screen on Augustine. Here's cool hands. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Gay outside. Gay gets a screen from Valanciunas. Gay drives in. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Well, he's really good defensively at anticipating plays and then forcing players into areas where they don't want to go and where they become more vulnerable for turnover.
And don't forget now, a walking highlight reel every time he steps on the court. His flair for the dramatic makes him worth the price of admission all by himself.
Atlanta making a switch here. Carroll's checked in. Cool hands passes to Horford. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Horford's got 10 points.
His shooting has been so good today. He may have to take it upon himself to try to get his club out of this hole.
And Augustine kicks to Fields. Passes it to Augustine. Gay right side. The feed to Gray. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Fields' shot is good.
Textbook right there. Nice pass, great catch, beautiful finish.
For the Raptors, they come in off the loss to New Orleans.
They just couldn't get the ball in the basket that day, guys. No matter how many plays you make at the defensive end, it's hard to overcome such a lack of production offensively.
Yeah, the high-quality shots were few and far between for them, and they have nobody to blame but themselves. They need to work a lot harder to get good shots today.
The Hawks making a switch here. Rand's checked in.
Well, Mike Budenholzer, you know, the new coach of the Hawks, spent 19 years with the San Antonio Spurs, including 17 as an assistant. Well, you couldn't ask for a better teaching ground than that.
AC dishes to Augustine. He kicks to AC. To the paint. Gray. Atlanta with the rebound. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
They found themselves up against a hot team that night, Kevin, and they just didn't have the manpower defensively to shut them down.
You know, guys, I expected a little more fight out of them than what they showed us. They never strung together any stops like they needed to.
Augustine passes to Fields. Kicks it out to Gay. Buries the long-range jumper. Gay's got back to Budenholzer, who's with the Spurs for 19 years. Steve, the Spurs, the winningest team in pro sports over the last 15 years.
Yeah, I'm glad that Budenholzer has finally gotten his chance. I played for him for 4 seasons. He's a guy who loves the game. He's very dedicated, hardworking, and has learned from probably the best coach in the NBA during his time in San Antonio.
Gay gets a screen from AC. It's Gay with the drive. Right wing. Here's Gray. The baseline J off the mark.
Looked like an easy 2 points.
And that concludes the first half.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Thanks, everyone.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Raptors leading by 4. Lowry and DeRozan, they're the backcourt. Terrence Ross is out there with Austin Day. And it's Valanciunas in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Lowry drives in to the left wing. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Day's got his first bucket of the night. The Hawks trail by 6. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, guys, cool hands in the last outing against the Bulls delivered quite a performance. He ended with 28 points and seemed to be seeing the action in slow motion, piling up a huge amount of assists. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that Clark was something special.
Kevin, it really was. I mean, they threw everything but the kitchen sink at him, and nothing slowed him down.
But let's just say he was really good.
Some changes for Toronto. Johnson, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Landry Fields comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Kyle Lowry.
That lead pass allowed him to get straight to the hoop without losing any momentum.
Here's Cool Hands. 10 points for him. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Korver's got 6.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
And he gets it to go. And the Raptors lead by 5.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
That's what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. More of the same. Get it inside.
Here's Cunningham. No good on the triple.
Boy, you wonder what the score of this game would be if they weren't pulling down all these rebounds.
Love what I'm seeing from them in the paint.
Well, let's have a look at some league leaders from the last 10 games. Here are the highest scoring point guards in the NBA during that time. Look at Cool Hands, a top 5 scorer in the league. What a player he is.
Well, this is a collection of maybe the most well-rounded players in the league. To see those kinds of scoring numbers from the point guard position is crazy.
Yeah, it's wacko. That's sort of the era we're in right now, though. A point guard who consistently takes things into his own hands is far more common than it used to be. Some people may not like it, but that's the way of the modern NBA. Change is inevitable, and I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing.
Raptors leading by 4. Augustine with it, now guarded by Korver. Here's Johnson. It's rebounded by Cool Hands.
I like the work there, contesting that shot that looked like it was going to be easy, but they forced the miss.
You know what? He got it in close, but couldn't finish in traffic.
And that one's good.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And Augustine kicks to Johnson. Atlanta with the rebound. Horford's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Over to the left wing. Cunningham. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Yeah, they have the defense on the run right now because every pass seems to have a purpose. They're getting great movement, great spacing, and they're really lining them up defensively.
Dishes it to Fields. Into Johnson. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
You know, you got to love the way that Amir Johnson attacks around the rim, whether it's, looking to finish off a play or grab a rebound or block a shot. You love his no-nonsense approach to defending and finishing in the lane.
Shelvin Max checked in for Kyle Korver. Picked by Horford. Over to the wing. Here's Cool Hands. He's got 10. Excellent use of the screen that time. Max got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
They are killing them with that three-point shot here in the second half.
Well, the defense fully stretched out trying to stop that shot and still not able to get it done.
Now here is Augustine, averaging 9 points per contest. Fields' shot is good.
Fantastic pass. He turned that one into a pretty easy basket for his teammate.
Here's Mack, and it is good at the buzzer. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Hawks lead by 4. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter.
tune in Wednesday.
Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
How about the creativity, guys? Terrific vision.
The Hawks leading by 6. And so in the game for the Hawks, Cool Hands. He's in at point guard. Elton Brand is out there with Lou Williams. Then there's Horford. And it's Schroeder in at the 2. Good on the shot. And that's 13 points for Cool Hands.
That's been their bread and butter in the second half. They've really knocked down their long-range shots.
Well, and as hot as they've been, there's no need to change their offense. Just continue to play the way you're playing. You're going to get open looks.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Tyler Hansbrough, a physical player, came out of North Carolina. Known by his Pacer teammates as Gooch. Is really good at drawing fouls in bunches, even in limited playing time.
And for Hansbrough, a low career field goal percentage for a big man, but his free throws help make up for that in a way.
Yeah, he's a guy who's just going to put his head down and try to create contact, get to the line, and find some garbage points around the basket. But he's an energy guy and someone you love having coming off the bench because of the spark he can provide when he enters the game.
Gay dishes to Augustine for 3. It will go down, and the Hawks lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Gay.
No, he's clearly feeling it coming off that fantastic game last time out.
Horford with a screen on Augustine. Cool Hands passes to Schroeder. Here's Cool Hands. Outside Williams. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And DeRozan kicks to Augustine. Hansbrough setting the pick for Gay. Out left to the wing. 3-pointer Augustine. Rebound Atlanta. Horford's got 8 rebounds in this game. Williams inside. And Williams slams it in.
Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Well, they're not backing off at all, are they?
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. Fast break, the Hawks. Here's Schroeder. DeRozan defending. Here's Cool Hands. Off target with his 3. Raptors trail by 6. And there's the foul. It goes on Cool Hands. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Paul Millsap's checked in for Schroeder.
Second team foul.
Here is Hansbrough. Rudy Gay on the wing. And he uses the glass on the layup.
An impossible shot to block in the post. The defender giving up so much size, there's no way he's going to get a hand on it.
Horford with the screen on Augustine. Outside Williams. Atlanta gets it back. Here's Brand. Second shot opportunity. Gay with the block. Here's DeRozan. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine. Augustine's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Cool Hands passes to Williams. Dives for it, and it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. Look now at the Raptors' upcoming schedule. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington, where they'll face the Wizards. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Picked by Horford. Cool Hands passes to Williams. A 3-pointer is right on target. Gay against Millsap. Gay dishes to Johnson. No problems knocking that one down.
And now both of these clubs really in a groove here.
Already a high-scoring game, but it has become an offensive showcase down the stretch.
Horford with the screen on Augustine. Here's Cool Hands. He's covered by Gay.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
And Augustine kicks to Gay to tie it up. And that one's good. Gay's got 20 points.
That's not the way for a team to get back into a game by giving up easy shots like that. It has to start at the defensive end.
Here's Cool Hands. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Man, they are spreading the floor and letting it fly, really knocking it down from outside.
And I love that gunslinger's mentality, Steve. Playing the win as opposed to playing it safe. I call it prevent offense when you try to protect the lead. Let it fly, let it fly, let it fly.
It will go down, and the Hawks lead is cut to just 1 point on the. Here's Cool Hands. Brand, a screen on Augustine. Shoots a three. Another three for Atlanta.
His shooting's been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons his team is up in this game.
Augustine off the pick from Johnson. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Well, if you're going to set a screen like that, you've got to make sure your feet are set.
I agree with you, and I thought maybe he was set that time, Steve. I thought it was a good screen on his part.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Augustine. Here's Cool Hands. Off target from outside.
Not his forte. I don't really like that shot, and you can tell the defense is just asking him to take it.
DeRozan passes to Hansbrough, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Hansbrough's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Yes, guys, Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team. He said, guys, this is the kind of game we're capable of playing when we put our minds to it. I knew we had it in us, just like I know we're going to come out on top. Let's finish this thing. Guys?
Well, this team has really been on the offensive glass here in the second half, doing an outstanding job. And that's one of the reasons they're on top.
Lowry with the ball. Now defended by Cool Hands. Lowry kicks to DeRozan. Here's the dish to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Lowry with the ball. Williams picks him up. Here's DeRozan, and again it's Toronto converting.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Boy, the ball movement's been fantastic here the last few possessions.
Here's Cool Hands. Lowry covering. The shot's good from Cool Hands.
This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Stolen by Horford. Pass to Cool Hands. Screen by Brand. Here's Cool Hands. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Now it's a 6-point Hawks lead. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Their activity at the defensive end, Kevin, has been really impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Mike Budenholzer had to say to his team. He preached patient offense and using more of the shot clock. He'd like the tempo of this game to be taken down a few notches. He also implored them to win the battle on the defensive backboards. That's crucial, he said. Rebound like your heart depends on it. Guys, they're operating under the principle that it's never too late to fine-tune the game plan. Kevin, over to you.
Thank you, Doris. Misses off the right iron.
Boy, for my taste, he's far too inconsistent with that shot. I mean, he's got to make those if he's going to take his game to the next level.
Lowry drawing the double team. And there's the foul. It goes on Cool Hands. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Tries to keep it alive. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
Huge turnover there, and at a bad time, too. You have to value every possession.
Brand, a screen on Lowry. In low to Brand. Rebound by the Raptors. There's 38 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
And that is the shot of the game.
Well, he's got the guts and courage to take it and the skill to make it.
Hawks shooting here in the 4th quarter, around 41%. Here's Cool Hands, now recovering. Horford the pass to Cool Hands. It's stolen by DeRozan. Lowry dishes to Hansbrough. Yes!
Kevin, that was so clutch. Now they really need a defensive stand.
Here's Cool Hands. Brand a screen on Lowry. Here's Cool Hands. No good. And so the big win by Toronto.
Well, Rudy, congratulations on the win.
You had the ball in your hands with a chance to win the game at the end, but you didn't come through. Do you feel like you let your team down?
Yeah, I think that's fair to say. I mean, I wanted to take that final shot, but I didn't execute, and we lost the game. I wanted to win so badly, and to be that close and lose, man, it's really tough. The guys were counting on me to knock it down, and I didn't. But I can't let that affect my confidence. I still feel like I can hit those kinds of pressure shots on a regular basis, and I'm fully confident in my ability. Let's just hope I get a better result next time that kind of opportunity presents itself.
I know I said it already, man, but congrats on making it to the All-Star Weekend. That's huge for a rookie, bro. You really earned this opportunity.
Thanks. I can't wait to get down there and put on a show.
Oh, yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Oh, and look, I got another little surprise for you. You know how I've been talking to a lot of different companies about working with you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Champ Sports is really looking to do something at the Rising Stars game.
All right.
Yeah, they're looking for a fresh new face, man, to help rep their brand, and they figured that'll be the perfect place to get it started.
Cool, cool. Hey, you know I'm down with whatever. Sign me up.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. They're torn between you and Jackson Ellis.
Jackson? Are you serious, man? Yo, that...
Look, man, look. I know he's annoying, but he's a good player. They said that they'll roll with whoever has the better game.
Seriously? Whoever has a better game? Yo, you know, that dude ain't got nothing on me. This deal's in the bag, homie.
Yeah, I figured that'd make the game a little bit more competitive for you. Yeah, it should be fun. Anyways, you know, just thought I'd let you know, just so you could be prepared.
Thanks. I'm looking forward to the challenge.
Yeah, not to mention a little extra cash afterwards.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yo, can you help me figure out what this dude's doing down here, man?
Man, you know how these cats are around this neighborhood, man. I don't know what this dude is doing. But whatever he is doing, man, don't do that, because that's,
Goofy, man.
yeah, he's tripping.